Okay guys, welcome. Obviously my name is Oliver Keogh, and we're all here for obvious reasons. Crumlin Children's Hospital. 7th week, you have 1 week left. It's brilliant, do you know what I mean? The progress from everyone, from the girls, from yourselves, as us coaches look at you, it's unbelievable. The change, everything. But I hope you're all nervous today. I know you're getting matched today and the whole lot, and on the night we're going to have plenty of lights and plenty of music and all that crack. So referees, judges, the whole lot, everything's professional, and you'll have a great night. And I know you're a bit nervous, but this is our first match. Tina Fitzgerald and Melissa Casserly. So we're just going to ask them a couple of questions. What weight are you? It's
I'm 152.
couple of simple questions. Personally, I'd like to say thanks to Jim Sweeney, Martin Barrett and James Barrett for asking me to come along and be involved with this. It's an absolute pleasure. You know, they're great lads to work with, and everyone got through without getting hurt. You know what I mean? Sparring and everything else. You got a couple of bangs, but nothing major. So. Kevin and Liam, not even going to go there with you two lunatics. Did you? But yeah, I won't tell you what I heard, but yeah. But yeah, it's Melissa or Martina, we're just going to ask you a couple of questions about how you feel and what about the training and stuff like that you've done, and where you came from, maybe, first of all.
Well, I'm from Limerick originally, and living in Galway the last 5 years, and I just took up the white collar boxing because one of my own nieces was really sick there a couple of years ago, and that's why I said I'd give it a go and really enjoying the training, and can't wait for next Saturday night.
Okay, what do you think of your opponent?
She's alright, so I'll give it to her in the night.
Very good. You're looking forward to the experience. It's your first time ever in the ring?
Yeah. So okay. Hopefully it won't be the last time anyway. So,
okay, very good. Well done. Good stuff. And Melissa, your thoughts about the up and coming fight and where you came from practically?
Just from up the road, Castle Park. Really looking forward to next week. The training has been like something else. It's been unreal, and fair play to the lads for doing a great job on the training over the last 6 weeks, and really looking forward to the fight next week.
Okay, you come from a soccer background, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you come from a rugby background,
yeah.
So there's a bit of a clash here with the rugby and the soccer. So.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we get a picture with them, Jim?
Yeah, we're going to flip the mind here. What corner do you want to be in?
Okay, yeah.
And
so I think maybe you shake hands and wish each other the best of luck.
Good luck.
Okay, you can just go.
Yes, sir?
Yeah.
switch your forward down.
Okay. Thanks to Melissa and Martina for that. Look forward to that fight. Next up we have Graham Feeney. Give him a big round of applause. Graham is matched up against a guy called Paul Hayes, who can't be here at the moment. He's at a wedding today, so we obviously won't be able to get his thoughts. But we'll turn to Graham. Graham, I know you for a long time. I never imagined you going in the ring, but you're actually going in the ring.
Yeah, I never imagined myself. I just had an impulse one night I saw you put up the ad up on Facebook, and I just had an impulse. I said, if I don't do it now, then I'll never do it. So.
How do you feel? Do you feel scared? Or?
I was very nervous at the start, especially when I seen all the other lads training. I thought I was pretty much screwed, but I kind of, as weeks went on, I got a bit more confidence. I've learned a lot from all the trainers. So. I think I've a good chance now, maybe.
Okay, you have never fought in the ring?
No.
And you're matched against a fellow who has about 6 fights?
It's not good, it's not good.
No.
60 fights.
No, it's not kind of good, no. And he's mad, he's angry as well.
Yeah. Well, just the way I like them, so I'll have to stay disciplined and wait.
As far as I know, he used to work in Tesco's and he got sacked. You work in Tesco's?
I do, yeah. I think it was me that sacked him,
I
wasn't it?
think you took his job.
Yeah, that's true.
But over the 7 weeks, the training, did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it a lot, actually. It's kind of good. It kind of takes off a lot of stress as well when you kind of come in and you're you're boxing away at a bag and stuff, you know, and
Beats the masturbation.
it beats that. I can't do that all the time. Need to change the scenery, like so.
A different bag. Okay, but besides that, it's great to have you here. You've really progressed over the 7 weeks.
Thanks very much.
You really have. You know, we were watching you sparring there lately, and unbelievable.
Thanks.
Change. But Graham, give me a big round of applause. Come on, Graham. What's your fault? Thanks, Graham, for that. Should be experienced. Looking forward to that fight. Next up, we have 2 novice fighters as well. Never in the ring before, but training hard for the last 6 weeks. One of them in particular. But, would you please, big round of applause for Liam and Damien, please. Damien.
Good.
The limp just got bigger. Okay, guys, you can sit down there now. Just take it easy, We'll go to you, Liam, first. Basically, it's great to have you on board. You're very, very eager beaver.
Yeah.
But fair play. You're young and you're eager, and that's great to have you. Just your thoughts on from where you came from and what you've done over the last 6 weeks, maybe.
Well, I've always had a bit of an interest in fighting and just messing and whatever. Like Kevin said, this was coming up, and I just started boxing the week before this.
Did you?
And with Monivea Club, but he said this was coming up, but I said, "Was there any way I could enter it?" And he said, "Yeah." So here I am. Absolutely loving the training. Love coming in here. Everyone here is fully sound, good crack. You know, kept going. Hard training, good trainers. Couldn't ask for better, really. Love it.
It came at a good time for you, so
Yeah. Well, I've exams and stuff in the meantime as well, but like, you know, work around it.
But you were thinking of getting into boxing, so
Yeah,
this
yeah,
will
this
gives
just
you a
came,
goal.
yeah.
It gives you a goal to aim for.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so you've done very well, in fairness to you. You've come on an awful lot. Obviously, there's a lot to work on, but no. So keep going. What do you think of your opponent?
Solid man, good, strong, hard hitter. Should be easy enough knock him though.
Many have tried, my friend.
And obviously, it's for a good cause and all that crack. So
It's good the way we haven't sparred each other yet as well. So that's a bonus.
yeah, okay,
Don't know what to expect.
It does work.
Yeah.
Good first. Okay, good man. Okay, Damien.
Hey, Chuck.
What do you think of the whole setup and
Brilliant,
all that?
brilliant. It's been a brilliant few weeks. I've been wanting to do this for years. Since I was a young lad, and really looking forward to it.
Yeah, in all fairness, you look well. You look good in there, and I think the match, Kevin, it's a good match for you. He's obviously
That's
lean. Sorry, he's obviously a lot fitter and younger. So
Younger.
You'll have your work. You'll have your work cut out for
Ah,
you.
yeah, I'm up to the challenge.
But obviously, it's a native Crumlin Children's Hospital, so our main objective is for no one to get hurt, and I'm going to stress that throughout the whole thing tonight. That you go in there, you give it your best, but mind yourself. If you go too cracked, you're leaving yourself open to get hurt. Do you know what I mean? So just play cagey and have fun. The lights and everything, the whole lot will be happening, so you need to relax. You could be burnt out before you even get in the ring if you don't relax. You know, so I think this is a good match. I think it's definitely youth and
If I go too hard, you punch me.
experience.
Olderness.
But I know you're carrying an injury at the moment, and we have to try and make sure that's sorted out. So
I'll
we'll see what
strap it
happens.
up and get on with it.
Okay, lads, shake hands and get up there and face each other.
Head to head now, lads. Head to head.
You can go closer than that, though. That should be a great fight. I'm looking forward to that one, definitely. Next up, we have Rambo's John Sweeney. Yeah, John is a native of Tuam. He'll be coming in on the night. Ronan Collins is who he's going to fight. So we give Ronan a big. They did t-shirt there, yeah. As if you ever watch the Rambo films, you don't really see him until actually the action happens. So he'll come in with all the chats and the hair things. So Ro, Rambo's John, John's Rambo, or Rambo's John Rambo? How do you feel? Do you know your opponent? Do you know who you're fighting or what?
Not really, no. Do you know what I mean? It's my first fight as well, like, so.
You afraid of him?
I'm not a bit afraid of anyone, no.
No. You look like you're afraid of him.
I look like I'm afraid, yeah. Well, I'm not underestimating him either, do you know what I mean? Might take that.
Hello, Rambo's John. How are you? So,
Ali, do you want to get live?
we get him on the internet, will we? But, John is going to put up a video in the next couple of days, okay? So we'll get a look at him. I heard he's a pretty good boxer, so you're going to be up against it. How do you feel?
Good. Do you know what I mean? It's a fight, like, sitting in a ring, out the rings.
What does it mean to you to be doing this training, to be
Brilliant,
raising the money for
the
such a cause?
The training has been brilliant, you know, not only for the physical gains, but the mental gains as well, you know what I mean? I've learned a lot from all the coaches, and it's very good for keeping your head on your shoulders, like, you know what I mean, and doing something with yourself.
You personally, you're fighting a few personal things at the moment, and this is a big thing for you, like.
Yeah.
And no, for me personally, as a friend that I know you for a long time, I'm really proud of you, like, you know. And I'm sure there's a few people that know you here that really are too, like, and I wish you the best of luck in the future and on the night. We can stand up, we can Photoshop Rambo John's face in. Right, good stuff. Okay, guys, thanks for that, Ronan. Fair play to you, man. It should be an interesting night. Next up, we have another eager beaver and a more experienced gentleman of Ali and Kevin King. You could at least shake hands with somebody.
Oh yeah,
So I'll go to Ali first. Don't bother telling me where you come from because it's probably a long story.
Massive story.
I'm only joking. But just your thoughts on the 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and
Great, you know, to be honest, never done boxing before.
yeah.
Great training, great attitude. The whole overall energy in the club is very positive. And it does help you, you know, just like he said, physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So, and does also gives you confidence, which I really needed.
Okay.
And now, anytime I get in the ring, I do feel confident. You know?
Lovely stuff. Do you feel like you've learned
A lot, yeah, a lot.
Okay.
It does teach you, you know, patience is also another thing it teaches you.
Yeah.
Haven't got that yet, but it does, you know, it calms you down inside too, especially if you're a stressful person. It's always nice to come here, punch the punch bag or something.
Yeah, it's a male thing, and we need to let off a bit of aggression every now and then.
Yeah.
But fair play. Your first time in the ring.
Yeah,
You did a small bit of martial arts before you.
I did judo before,
Judo. Okay, that's totally.
but that's
different.
completely different.
Totally
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Judo is, you could say it's a lazy man sport, you know. You could grab a hold there for half hour, relax.
It's still tough. It's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
tough, you know, different strokes for different folks. But are you looking forward to the
Yeah, to be honest,
challenge?
I
should say.
we sparred before. He's very fast, very strong, you know, so it's going to be fun.
Are you afraid
That's
of
for
him?
sure. Not really. Nah.
No. Okay, thanks, bud. Fair play. Kevin, all the way from Monavay.
All the way from Monavay, yeah.
Have you boxed long?
No, got roped into it one Monday morning. I was a bit hungover, going into work, and Dame came down to me, kind of cut in half. Any interest in doing a bit of white collar boxing? I said, yeah, sure. 2 weeks later, I was here. So, but look, loved it. Loved every minute of it. The training and everything. Sure, just home from work and back in the bag, back in, eager to go all the time. It's great. It's a great spot for training. Like, never trained this hard in my life. Playing rugby there most of my life, and never showed as much interest. Fucking love the boxing. So.
Must be great that yourself and Liam actually coming from Monavay, that the two of you are doing it together.
Yeah, we said Liam, be good buddies there, like, sure. Even welting each other out the back of the house, like, sure, we were always.
But you use Wellingtons?
No. Fair enough. Nothing less.
Wellingtons on the.
Yeah. I know, I'm looking forward to it.
It's a good cause, all that crack. You're going to be up against Ali.
Yeah, Ali, we had a couple of spars, fast, hard to stop him from jumping around the ring.
You had a few spars, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, but I know his ability, he can throw them as well.
Yeah, he's a steady,
yeah,
good balance.
It's hard to catch him, so it'll be a good fight. It'll be a good fight tonight now.
It's hard to catch him when he's running away from you all the time. It's great to see you, and the same with Liam. You're eager beavers, like, so.
Yeah, well,
you have there's something there for you in some form of martial arts. Yeah. Whether it's boxing or Thai boxing or something, whatever you put your minds to, you seem to.
Yeah, I'd stick at it now, whatever, for a while after this and see how I go.
Okay.
I think everything has to be subbed for a while.
You've 2 black eyes, have you?
No, just a bit sleepy. And not out of bed.
Okay, lads, fair play. I look forward to that. Look like you mean it. Okay, guys, thanks for that, Kevin and Ali. I look forward to that. That'll be a great fight. I'm going to step down now, guys, and I'm going to call up Mr. James Barrett, who is hopefully going to be fighting on the night. We're trying to arrange a fight for him. He's intermediate champion, Irish champion at the moment, super heavyweight. So I'll give a big round of applause for James.
It's a bit small in there. I'd like to thank everybody. My name is James Barrett. I'm coach at Titans Boxing Club. I'm also doing this event in aid of a child that I have there that's attending Crumlin Hospital. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody that's involved in this. They're not alone doing it for themselves, they're doing it for charity, but specifically they're doing it like on a lot of my behalf as well. I just like to thank everybody that's involved in doing this event, and look forward to next week. Everybody boxing, and hopefully we'll have a good night. And that's really it. One of the next fights that's arranged, that's been pulled out of the hat for the box that night. We've matched them up nearly equally. I'd like to call up John and Damien.
What's the language for now? Is that hitting you this time?
Fucking shit in the mud.
Hi, John.
Not bad, James. Thanks.
How are you doing?
James?
So, lads, the two of you matched up on that night. How do you feel about being matched up against each other? John, we'll start with you.
Done a bit of sparring, all right. James is going to be a tough cookie on the night. It'll be Castlegar versus Gort. It'll be skin and hair flying, so there'll be no holding back from either of us. So I'm looking forward to it. The training's been mighty. Yourself, Ollie, Jim, and Martin. It's been brilliant training. I've loved every minute of it, and good group of lads as well to be training with. But on the night, you want to go in and do your best and win the fight. But that's what we'll be doing anyway.
Is there any Pacific round, John, that you're going?
I don't know.
The first round you're gone. The first round you're. Bye bye.
Try and work on my fitness.
Yeah. Okay, so John, Damien, we're on to yourself. How do you feel about boxing on the night?
Oh, confident.
Yeah.
I think I have this one, James, to be honest. I have. I do a bit here in the evenings with G, and I do have my own personal trainer. Then the side at home, he comes down to me and picture John on the wall, on the back of the bed. Took it out.
We'll take us back. Like, have you ever boxed before? Or?
No, not to be honest. Just in the hurling field, to be honest. Yeah. I've often took lads out of it and they took me out of it. But no, here it's a bit of crack. It gets you more. I get motivated every evening to come up and see John there, and I see him. I do fucking boil. My blood does it boiling when I see him. But no, just looking forward to the night.
Well, look, Damien, you talk a good fight. But just see you're full of action that night. And by the look of you look like you fellas done a lot of boxing.
Oh yeah.
No, seriously, lads. I'd like to thank the two of you there for being involved in this and boxing, and looking forward to two of you boxing on the night. Trying together there for the two of you. Take it easy, lads. Easy. All right. That was a good speculation there from the two lads. I'd like to call Jim and Chris, please. I haven't got this full name.
Yes, mate.
Where Jim?
James?
All right, lads. We'll start with yourself, Chris. Your box. Yeah. Well, do you want me to start with Jim?
I don't mind.
Man, a few words.
All right, we'll start with Jim. So, all right, Jim. I personally know you myself. You're my coach as well as a very good friend. You're doing this for charity. You're doing it on behalf of me, my son. You know, my son. You know my son in person as well. Just take us back to when we started, when everybody started there that night.
Started back, I was really looking forward to getting back into training, you know. It's good motivation, get back into a bit of crack, a bit of fun, keep it lively. It's always good, it's always an adrenaline rush when you get back here in the evenings, no matter how tired you are from your day's work, whatever you're doing, but it's enjoyable. Yeah. It's been good, and I couldn't ask for a better team to be around and a better atmosphere. So really looking forward to this one.
Just take us back to when was the last time did you box before? When was the last time you...
Last time I boxed competitively about 12, 14 years ago.
Alright, so you're out of the game a long time.
Out of the game a long time, but I seen this opponent and I said, soft target, so it was an easy one.
I didn't expect to get matched against a featherweight.
I know between yourself and Chris, you're two big lads. Like, is there any particular round
round one easily. Round one. Yeah.
Big right hand to the kidney.
It's going to be 1-2 and that's it. 1-2. Chris isn't going to wake up for a week, and in years to come, your grandchildren are going to be born with a concussion. It's over and done.
To die have kids, I don't know.
Grandkids in the future, who knows?
All right, so we'll move on to Chris. Thanks very much for that, Jim.
No problem at all.
We'll move on to Chris and see what he's... Just going back to Chris, from first meeting when you first came in here 6 weeks ago. You're a nice lad. We've got to know each other a lot better since that, and you train hard here. You're doing it for yourself as well as charity. You've met a lot of friends in there, so have I. Just take us back. Have you any boxing experience, or have you ever boxed before? Or?
No boxing experience at all. Well, I did about 3 weeks of Thai boxing with Ollie before, but only just for messing around.
All right. Have you enjoyed the training? Is it a good place for you to be? And
yeah, it's just been good. The circuits have been hard. The sparring has been tough, but you know, it's all worth it in the end, isn't it? For a good cause.
Yeah. Hopefully on the night it'll pay off as well.
Yeah.
Is there any particular rounds you're going to take Jim out in?
I don't know. He's a bit old, isn't he? So I'll probably just long it out to the third round and hope he falls over.
All right, lads. So we're looking forward to seeing you on the night, and just. As I said, well, I haven't said it yet, but we don't want to see anybody being hurt or knocked out that night, so you can ease up.
Bar this one, of course.
Because you personally know each other through the gym here now, so like.
Yeah, but I have to stick by my word, you know, first round and.
All right.
Soft targets.
Go hard or go home.
All right, lads. We're trying to get it there for you.
Nice, guys. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Wide lens.
There, Chris, there. Back up, come on. Make it look right.
Ooh. Right, I'd like to call I have their surnames now. And, Ernie James Myers, King of the Bare Knuckle, and Edward Sweeney, the KO artist. Can I call the two of them up? How are you, Ernie?
How are you, James?
How are you today?
Good.
How do you feel about your match, Edward Sweeney?
Sound, yeah.
Yeah. Edward, how's things?
In the first round, I'd say.
Knockout?
Knockout first round.
First minute?
Like 10 seconds.
Right, so we'll go to that in a second anyways, lads. We'll just go back a bit on the start of the programme. And I'd like to thank the two of you for being involved in the fundraiser for that night for the Crumlin Hospital. And your dedication to the club here as well. We'll start with yourself, Ronnie. You're obviously you're a coach in Titans Boxing Club here as well. You're young lads that's boxing and competing, and your young lads has won the All Irelands there just a couple of weeks ago. Just going back on yourself, have you ever done any boxing before, or is this your first time?
When I was very young, James, that was it for a couple, maybe a year, I'd say. That was the height of it. Like.
All right, and what was the reason why you took up this?
Well, I had two young lads boxing there, so I decided to do a bit myself as well. Like.
Yeah. All right. That's fine, Ronnie. We'll go into yourself, Edward. Just going back a bit on when you started here. What was the reason why you took it up?
I had an interest, you know what I mean, in boxing. Like,
yeah.
Some lads there involved in boxing.
Right.
Sport again.
Well, I know your brothers is involved in the boxing
Yeah.
because Jim and David are also coaches here as well.
Yeah, it's kind of the main, you know what I mean, main reason that the involvement of the boxing. Like,
right.
You have someone, you know what I mean, when you have dedication to as well, you know what I mean, lads there, like,
yeah.
You want to kind of follow.
And have you got any boxing experience? Like, have you boxed before, or is this your first time to be competing in the ring?
Kind of the first time now competing in the ring.
All right, so. How do you feel about your match, Ernie Myers?
Match?
How do you feel about your opponent?
Another match there. As I said, it's only 10 seconds into the first round.
Let him talk, he has a big mouth.
So you're predicting the first round.
Yeah,
well, just a bit about the history. I see. Well, we've done a bit of a research on Ernie there, and see a couple of pictures up on Facebook. King of the Bare Knuckle. Like, you probably wouldn't recognise him now with the hat on, but with the hat off, you'd know that he was. How do you feel about that?
That'd be no challenge.
Is there any particular round, Ernie, that you intend to put Edward Sweeney away?
I won't give him the round, I'll give him about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 seconds. About 10 seconds.
After the fight is over.
10 seconds.
10 seconds into the first round.
Right, lads, looking forward to seeing you on the night, and once again, thanks very much for competing on the night and doing this for charity. Like, as well as, you know, what we're doing this for is for Crumlin Hospital and the Children's Hospital in Crumlin. So I'd like to thank the two of you lads, and that's really it. The two of you'd like to step forward.
Take part in this event for Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
It's a privilege on the day.
Yeah, well, Edward, I'd like to thank you very much for that, sir. Going back to the last match anyways, yeah, looking forward to it on the night. I'd like to also call next relative of mine, first cousin, Jimmy Barrett. His opponent isn't here tonight because he's from a different county, so we have Jimmy up. Hello, Jimmy. James. Going back to your opponent anyways, Jimmy, you're aware of him. I know you personally because you're a relative, you're my cousin. You boxed all your life. You're boxing on the night, and you're doing it also for charity on behalf of my son and that as well, for Crumlin Hospital. How do you feel about your match, Jimmy, the lad you're boxing like?
I feel good. I feel
fit enough anyway, so you're there for the confident like on tonight. I am, yeah. Will you be going for stoppage or big shots in the round, or will that come? I don't know. We'll see what happens on the night. So we will there. If I can put him away, I'll put him away. But I don't know. Like that's for us to find out that night. Yeah. But I appreciate the opportunity of boxing for the white collar side out there and for the charity and all that now. Yeah. Thanks very much to all the coaches there and the cousins and everybody. Like. Yeah, we'll just go back to Jimmy about when we. I know you're always in the game anyway. You're always at the club. Just go back to when we first started, when you met everybody here, all the people that you'd never met before. Yeah. Have you made new friends and are they nice people? And they're all nice lads, so they are nice women and all that. They're all sound out, like they're all in for the one thing, so they are in for the train hard and like work for this charity and that there, like, so everybody's putting in their time and doing well in it, so like, it's all good. So there's well, fair play to you, Jimmy. Thanks very much for that. Looking forward to you on the night. Good man, Jimmy. Looking forward to seeing you on the night. Can I call my brother Martin Barrett there, please? Hi, Martin.
Well, brother.
You're boxing on the night, man. Obviously, everybody knows what it's for, and you just we know that you boxed before and your experience and all of that. Just take us back to a bit of history about yourself boxing.
Well,
what you've achieved.
Well, I'm All-Ireland champion and Four Nation champion. I got a salary qualifiers for the Europeans, but I'd never made it. I lost out in that. But other than that, I didn't box in the last 5 years. Done a bit of training on and off, but haven't boxed.
So you didn't compete in a few years, like?
No, I didn't compete in the last 5 years.
Yeah. Tell us about your opponent. He's not here tonight. He's Kieran Griffin's his name. He's from Connemara. He's won a couple of national titles as well.
He's All-Ireland champion as well. I had an exhibition with him here a couple of months back. It went okay, but doing a bit of sparring on and off with him. Wasn't really training. Sparring never went so well, but on the night I'm there to rectify that, like, and it won't happen like what happened last time. Like, it's going to be a change on the night, like, you know.
Well, not obviously happened the last time, but you weren't fully committed to training. You haven't been pulling your weight in training, but now you are, like, in the last 6 weeks. So is there any particular rounds you intend to put this fellow away?
Well, I'm not going to give that away, am I?
Yeah, but sure, look, looking forward to seeing you boxing on tonight, and I hope you put him away in the first round, first punch.
Hopefully.
Right, sure. Hands together there for me. I'd like to call Ollie back up and for Ollie to give a bit of a speech. Just want to say thanks to Ollie and everybody here, to all the coaches and all the competitors that's boxing on the night, home and away fighters. I'd just like to thank Ollie for getting everybody from his side that's competing here for us and for the show and the night, and like for Ollie to say a few words himself.
Yeah, hopefully it's great, and hopefully it sets the basics for future tournaments for such a good cause, like, and it is safe, you know. Yeah. There's headgear, there's 16-ounce gloves. Lads are fit, but they're well able to move. They've learned the basics of defence and attacking. So I think for everyone on the night, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a great show. We're going to light it up. We're going to steam it up. We're going to do everything we can to make it special for you guys. You know? And the money that's raised will go to the Crumlin Children's Cardiac Unit up in Dublin. So what more can you say about what's happening? You know, the commitment out of everyone was 100%. The commitment out of the coaches. Like, there was training here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 in the morning and 6:30 in the evening. So that's a big commitment, and the amount of work that Jim Sweeney has put in outside of all of it, as in the paperwork and the organising stuff, and Jim and Martin as well. It's unbelievable to actually know the background of what's going on in these. I've done tournaments before for charities for cancer and stuff like that. And there's a lot to it, lads. There's an awful lot of work behind the scenes. And a great credit has to go to the lads, Martin, Jim and James, for that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, It's really 100%.
Well, basically on the night there's qualified judges and referees going to be. So the judges on the night, like, it'll be judging the fights, knows what they're judging, and referees and stuff like that. So it will be safe for you on the night as well. That's to all the boxers and anybody that's competing on the night. And we just like for everybody to enjoy themselves and before and after the event. And that's really it, lads and ladies. Can I call up Jim there? Jim Sweeney, please. Well done.
Yep, Ali. Thank you.
Just before Jim talks there, I just wanted to say thanks to Dara King for doing the promotional video for us for the training and doing this press conference as well for us. Like, so.
Thanks, Dara.
Thank you very, very much, Aaron. First thing I'd like to say anyway, thanks James, Ali, Martin, all the boxers, everyone has taken part in it. It's a big undertaking going for whichever cause, as going to a worthy cause. As I say with James and your child, you know, God bless him, without related notice from him, he wouldn't be here today, you know. So I'd like to say that number one anyway. The same on the night, we'll be looking fully qualified IBA referee, judges and so on, your medics there and so on. We'll make it as safe and as fun as possible. There's not much more we can do than what we have done. The training we've gone through in the last 7 weeks couldn't be better. It couldn't have gone any better. Like I said, thanks to Martin coming back out of retirement as well, taking this fight. Has been boxed for 5 years. He's taken on a lad that's competing there regularly. So it's going to be a good one tonight. See what the comeback is. James well, he's taken on non-known opponent yet. We just can't match him up anywhere.
Too good, lads.
But the opponent you get, you might want him that night. Who knows? But hopefully everything goes well tonight. We'll make it safe, fun. That's all I can say about it. Thanks again, guys. Fair play.
Just, I'd like to say one other thing there. We'd like to thank everybody that's raised money. The Eastwood Bar and the Ishka, Sonia, which is a good friend of ours, and all the girls that's involved there, which one of the girls is going to be boxing on the night, Kira. We'd like to thank every other sponsor that we have, which his names is going to be mentioned on the night, because without the sponsors and without all you competing, you're the people that's raising the money for the show, like for Crumlin Hospital. We'd like to thank, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank every one of you and all the sponsors for raising the money for this hospital, because not alone, there's loads of parents that does be going in and out of St. Teresa's Ward in Crumlin. I never knew what it was like to have a baby that went for open heart surgery twice. He still has another one ahead of him next February. His last surgery was 10 hours. We never knew what it was like until we were up in the hospital. Every parent that's in St. Teresa's Ward, it's all heart conditions the kids has. A lot of children goes into that unit, doesn't come out of it. The main reason why I wanted to get this done this year, we were trying to do it last year, but there was too much involved in the boxing club. The main reason why we got it done this year was because of I don't want to be just recognised up in that hospital as a parent that has a baby with this condition. We want to be recognised as somebody up there, to give something back to the hospital, like to say, well, that's the people there, that some of the people that raised the money for this hospital, and to be recognised in the hospital as people that's putting up money for the hospital and stuff. And I'd like to thank everybody that's involved in this. And it takes a team, takes a group, and it takes everybody that's involved here. We wouldn't have been able to do this without you, like. So I'd like to thank everybody for that, like, you know.